my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I want to circulate the units and the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. So let me know what you want to do. If you want to build, I'm Bobby.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Minshew going to look to throw it right away. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. First carry now for A.J. Dillon.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talked with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
On play action, Young. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Delson in motion. Now Young fakes a sweep and looks to throw off play action. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
So he stopped for no gain. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
3rd and short yardage, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Carolina! Mike Evans with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Panthers are on the board first here in Vegas.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now Minshew. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now Sanders. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
He lets it go deep from there.
It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Minshew. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It'll be Minshew again. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3. And now an audible here into something else. On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
The play fake, now Young. And it's incomplete.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to just 13 points in the game. And truthfully, you can't expect them to play much better than that. That's excellent defense.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blaster, sit.
They go play action. Young.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Check you. Check.
Hubbard is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Check smack. Check.
Hubbard again.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive, the last into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Minshew sets to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Amari Barno.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Here's Minshew. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Dobbins will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To throw, Young. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it, and a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. As he'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1. Young to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Open man is Myers. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Ready.
Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard. There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Off the play fake, Young. Short pass to Howard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On play action, Young. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Touchdown, Panthers. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
That throw by Young incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Okay.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Young on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. Minshew, 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Defenders are always happy anytime they can sack a quarterback for a loss of 10 or more yards. There's an example there. High fives all around.
All right, bro.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Yeah, no, you good. I saw it. I was shooting clock.
Squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
You
so
know what
good
else
game.
you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last
You
play.
did, bro.
That
I
means
fucked
they'll
my
need to come up with
dumbass
something
cat
here
hit
on
the
3rd
fuck out of
down.
me and had my energy all the way off, bro. Like, I want to beat her so
Give
bad.
up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it
That
a
fucking
gain of
hurry up
5.
shit.
4th down now.
You're solid with that. Yeah. I ain't just gonna let you bully me with that shit.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this
And it's tough because, like, when you come out in the play, like, I might have to make an adjustment. And then once I make the adjustment the first time, I can't go back to that play the next play. Not an adjustment, but audible.
Attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles not only attempted, but make it one of the longest.
That fucking pick you just had was nasty as
I'm
fuck.
not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of
That
this
pick you
distance,
just had.
but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice.
No.
And convince their
Tyree,
coaches to
Wilson.
give them a chance. That
The
one
pick.
surely paid off.
Yeah, that was. Fuck me up. I was trying to go deep, but you moved your safety over there, and I had to go down, and I thought I caught you, but you pulled him back. You're getting smart. Very good play.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now here's Young. For Marshall, that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50.
You fucking on that play right there, I never get picked off, and you got me earlier on that shit. And you hit 2 really nice picks.
And that is going to do
Oh,
it
okay.
for this 3rd quarter of action.
Yeah, that.
You are watching
Yeah,
the
GG, bro.
NFL on EA
Tell Oliver what's
Sports.
up. What's up?
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. Shit, y'all already know. That's hell. But all right, folks. Yeah, ditto. He dead ass. He dead ass. Yeah. He did pick me off twice though. First, I was actually mad about it. It was a play that I do all the time. I just never get picked off on that play. It's usually always a good game for me. I use it like maybe twice a game max. So it's an expensive play to me. The motherfucker picked me off. But I was beating them like 28-7 or some shit like that. 21-7. And then it was 28-14. And then he came back and 28-28. And then I ended up beating 42-8. That started the fourth quarter. I was sitting here fucking walking, like just kind of, I'm standing up and sort of rocking back and forth, running my and then I noticed she beat the fuck out of me, bro. I was so mad, bro. Honestly, I told him, well, he was like, almost made a comeback. I'm like, yeah, bro, that fucking cat threw my, like, that cat had me mad, bro. I threw my keys at her, bro. I don't know. I think she was just getting excited. We were having fun. It wasn't like a vicious one. I just think maybe she got me too hard. That shit, or maybe I wasn't expecting it. Shit fucked me up. I got pissed off, but now I'm 7-4. I gotta play you and then fuck. I probably we're not even gonna be able to play, are we? I'll let you play like. What time are you gonna get home tonight? So if you can get home like 3, then you can sleep until like 9. Wake up. Business as usual. Usually I wouldn't smile. It costs a couple thousands and millions. And millions and millions and millions. Okay, alright. Business as usual. Is it weird waking up at 1, 2 o'clock or noon every day? Going to bed like really just so that I can that's because I'm standing on business. I deserve the flex and I have God as my witness. Police tried to slow me down, but they couldn't stop it. I got platinum plaques like I got cars in my wallet. Yeah, it is weird. He got a pick and celebrated on my ass. I forgot about that because I celebrated on him earlier when I got a pick 6. But I actually usered it. I didn't like it. His pick was fucking garbage. I think I threw 3 picks actually. Fuck. But my bad. Finish what you were saying. Alright, my boy. Good knowing you. What? Damn. Okay.
Wait, am I doing fucking 1 or 12?
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. When I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one phone, and they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been apprised, no need to be surprised.
You got the head that I like. I'm a little like. You alright?
Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go getter, go getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure.
We're gonna be driving in your car.
Pretty much. I got Von Miller or James Williams had a pick. Or no. Did he have a pick? No, I think just Speed and Barno had a pick. But James Williams had a script sack, and then Von Miller picked it up for a touchdown. Mike Evans had a touchdown at the beginning of the game. Chuba Hubbard had 2. I don't think Tank Dale did shit. He's not bad. I'm just better.
You want to hit me big shot check word for word?
No.
Rush out, separate the wheat from the beef off the speak, the Brooklyn streets. Come on, talk on that bigger beat. You hear sweat trickling down your cheek. All these sound like Sasquatch speak. Thunder van, shaking in the concrete. Then the shit start when I'm called caught. Neighbors calling the cops because they heard mad shots fall. Florida, electrical tape around the border. Old school, new school, need to learn though. Burn, biggie, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunt from J-Yo. And the Idaho fake calls. Bitches know the miracle molesting that's taking place. Couple with the idea they safe. I make your skin shake. Flashes on the map. Pump the bruises, bumps and one cruises. Fast food, bitches mad because they know they can't breathe. Everything around me, 2 block 9. Any motherfucker was worried about me. And Brooklyn's finest, BB timeless, bad boys behind it. Not for you. Benjamin Davey.
That's nice.
Like you was the West Coast. Me everywhere. With your rent. It's like trying to get that.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm playing I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a